Hello everyone, my name is Steph and welcome to Steph's Antics. So today we'll be going through my older journals. I've decided to kind of compile them together just because most of them are predominantly writing, except for the bottom one where I start adding some decorative elements. If this video ends up being a bit too long, I might opt to split it into two parts, but I think we'll have to see how it goes. So to start us off, this is my very first journal. I use this from 2010 till 2013. It's like it says, it's journal volume 1. And I'm pretty sure I kept this from the age of 11, maybe, I believe. The day before my birthday. Half of this is in Dutch, which is quite interesting. All the way up until the end, it starts like slowly shifting into English because I moved to the UK. It's quite funny seeing my little doodles. But yeah, this was my first ever proper journal. But I literally did whatever I wanted in it, like some beautiful anime drawings. Amazing. Oh god, I was apparently very obsessed with getting a boyfriend. According to this. And I guess making very nice S signatures. I've got no idea what half of this stuff is. I haven't looked at this in a while. Wow, that is a beautiful drawing of a dog. Amazing. I do not want to know what that means. Let's see. Yeah, oh god. All right, bang. What? I don't, all right. Oh gosh. I was spending a lot of time with my sister at this time and complaining that I wanted to go home, to be honest. We were just getting used to the new place, you know. And I was feeling kind of homesick for Holland and my siblings and things, as they didn't come with me. Halloween! It's Halloween tomorrow, can you tell? God, that's amazing. Look at these little doodles. 5th of November. I was pretty consistent with this, actually. I'm pleasantly surprised. Just some more doodles. I should do this again. Dean Winchester Supernatural is hot. Get my sunglasses. Enrique Iglesias. Hot. Time for a body rub. No, you are far too young for such wild thoughts, child. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is just a random, yeah, 2011. Oh gosh. April Easter holiday, Saturday. See, like it's starting to go into English a little bit here and there, which is really, really interesting. It's quite funny to see these old pages. I'm kind of annoyed that I started the first of the part of the journal with like only doing one side of the page, and then I slowly started doing both. Wow, it's a vent drawing. I love it. Amazing. Oh gosh. Okay. You can tell the paper's really worn, but I'm quite allowed to still have it. You know? Oh gosh. Oh, it's not a bad flower actually. It's not bad. I like it. Wow, it's Miku. I love Vocaloid. I've been a weeb for a very long time. Look at you. You've missed the spread. Naughty. I've also like torn a few pages out here and there, as you can see. I don't know what I've torn them out for. Okay. And terrible, cute, but not that good. All right. Trying to draw me anime style. Kiss. Beautiful. I love it. Amazing. Good job, me. So this was my second ever journal. I kept this from 2015 to 2017. Let's see. Some random stuff. My handwriting was so nice when I first started writing, and I don't know what's happened because it's such a mess now. I do think it's pretty though, but it's not as neat and pretty anymore. I kind of wish I still wrote like this. I get a little jelly every time I look through this book because I'm like, oh, if only I wrote this nice again. Like I really used to take my time writing it, you know. That looks nice. Half of the entries are still in Dutch, which is very interesting. I think also whenever I would visit Holland, I would also write in Dutch. And I was a lot more strict, I believe, on actually using black pen for the writing, which is interesting. I don't do that anymore now. I just write whatever pen I've got that I want to like use up. But I was a lot more, see now my handwriting's starting to go into the sort of writing I do now. But like the beginning of it was so pretty. I guess it just got ruined over the years. But this one is completely filled with writing. Most of this is just conscious writing, talking about my day. There's nothing particularly, you know, exciting in here. There we are. Then this one was the first time I started sort of journaling with like goal and problem solving. So I started using my journals as like a way to find solutions for problems, and some like intuitive writing, conscious writing, but it kind of shifted in it the way I used it, which I think is interesting. Put that to the side a little bit. Started 2019. Yeah, this is from I think it's just 2019, this one. I think it took me a year to fill this one up. I did add a few stickers on this one. So like you can tell, like I started color coding things based on like the problems and solutions I could think of. I was watching a lot of like journaling YouTubers at this time, and I was really into self-improvement and things, and I was kind of going down that rabbit hole a little bit. But you know what, it did actually help me kind of develop like problem-solving skills that are really useful to rely on, really, if you need them. So I can't be too mad about it, to be honest. I'm just going to flick through this. Stop using labels as an excuse. Interesting. It's quite fun to read through this because it's, you know, some things I have actually achieved by now, and some things have just completely changed in regards to what I want, and I think that's quite interesting. What can I do? What can I do? Week 9 review. Yeah, I'd review every week to see how I was doing on like my goals. So I had like 3 main goals, which was goal 1, feel better and healthier. Goal 2, love art again. And goal 3, have a successful art business. And I was trying to take steps to succeed in that. And I would review it every week to see if I was making any progress. I don't know if I actually did, but you know, still, I like that I was being so proactive about it. It's kind of nice. Wait, what does this say? What would you say to young Steph? Oh, okay. Let's see. Feel better, healthier. Sort of writing in red for some reason, I guess, for like 1 page. Interesting. So I know some people do actually like journals that are filled with writing. Personally, I prefer them a little bit more decorative ones, hence why I'm flipping quite quickly. But I still thought it was worth flipping through the pages for the most part, even if I'm, you know, just going over them very quickly. Predominantly because, I mean, if you really want to read them, you can, but I prefer it if you didn't. And if you did, you are responsible for the consequences to your own psyche. Oh, God. Granted, most people can't read my handwriting, so could be worse. Oh, there's some bits in here. What's in here? I got a view ticket for Spider-Man. All right. I've never looked in here. Hold on. This is interesting. Let's see. 2018. Oh, these are all my bucket list items. That's kind of interesting. Aww. It's a letter to myself. I might give that a little read later. In fact, I might take these out and pop them in my future journal, because I like kind of writing about these types of things and giving them a place, really. There we go. Next one. So my next one in the lineup is this one. I got it at the Warhammer store. I've just realised I've not been giving you brands. I have no idea what the first one is. The second one is Scribblicious. I got it at the Works. And this one, I'm pretty sure I just bought this at Poundland. I don't actually know what brand it is. But this one I got at the Warhammer store. It was like a limited edition one. I believe, the Emperor's Horus. It's like the Horus event, and I just thought that the notebook was really cool. I'm personally not into Warhammer, but my boyfriend is, so I picked it up because why not? I think I was trying out Warhammer as well at the time. I have a couple of sets myself, but I don't really play the game. I just like having them decorative. I have a key. I was playing Hollow Knight, I think, around this time, and I bought a bunch of like stuff related to it. And like I said, like it's mostly writing. This one still, with a couple of bits of decorative items, bucket list items, problems. Like this one is very similar to the last one in regards to how I was using it, because this was like my style of journaling for a little while. I'd say for like 2-3 years. This is like my predominant style of journaling. But you know, I think everyone kind of goes through phases with their journaling styles, don't they? I obviously really enjoy the more decorative elements now, but I do think this had its uses at the time. I probably wouldn't go back to it just because I find it a lot more fun to just be creative in my journals. But overall, I definitely did get a lot of value out of my time with these journals. I'm not going to flick through this one too closely because, like I said, it's pretty much the same thing as the previous one. Oh, hold on, a cute little Genshin stamp sticker. If there's anything you see, by the way, in any of my videos, stationery-wise, that you're looking to find, then just leave a comment and I'll do my best to find it. I would do like a check-in to see like where I was at, like what my likes were, my dislikes, strength, weaknesses, my weight, because I was really tracking it a lot back then. There we are, next one. I think we might be okay with the 15-minute sort of thing for this video, so that's good. So this is number 5. I was really into Genshin. I was playing a lot of Genshin at this time. I was obsessed with Venti. I designed these 2 stickers. You can get them at my Saravina shop, but yeah, I guess I can link that, I suppose. This is from a different artist. Again, very similar to Cosmic Spectrum stickers. This is very similar to the previous styles of journaling. It only changes in my next one. This is the journal, however, where I started doing my 300 things I want list. I think I saw like a video about it and how, you know, if you're patient, you can kind of obtain at least some of the things on your list. And my rule is I can go back to this list at any time and cross things off to kind of see how far I've progressed over the years. I just have to put the year in it, like next to it. So some of these have been done in 2023, some in 2022. And every once in a while I'll go through my 300 lists and I'll cross some things off. I've just made a new one actually in my most recent finished journal. It's just one of those things I redo every once in a while. I find it gives me a bit of a good idea in what sort of direction I want to go in life and like what sort of wants I have, and you know, actually make some steps to maybe try to achieve them. Even if it's just as simple as like if I've written down, you know, that I want to go horse riding again and my friend goes, you know, do we all want to go and do something together? Or, you know, do you want to go horse riding? I'm more likely to say yes or suggest to do that activity because I got it in the back of my mind. I've written it down, right? And I want to cross things off the list. That's the whole point. Again, still very much in my self-improvement phase during this time. And just, yeah, it's a very similar type journal. My achievements. It's actually quite a list. Good job, me. 2022 stuff. And then I had some more Genshin stickers. I'm pretty sure I got this at a Comic-Con. And some more Venti stickers because, you know, my boy. And then this is the last one. So this is an interesting one. I've kind of gone through the mill in this one. I kind of picked it up and dropped it again. Like this is the longest line of time. So I started this in 2017 and then finished it in 2024. I bought this journal in the nearby like gift store when my mum was in hospital, and she had a heart attack, and unfortunately it's given me some negative connotations, so it took me a long time to fill this. This one was very much still just like conscious writing. So while I was doing the problem solving in the other one, I was using this one for my daily check-ins and conscious writing and stuff. But I got to a point where I was either debating on throwing this one out or actually sitting down and finishing it. And then I started going through my more decorative phase. And I thought, you know what, sod it. I'll actually get it finished up. So I did. Got some like memory bits stuck in here. This is like a really old drawing I found at my mum's house. Oh yeah, and I've also got, I used to make little bits of jewellery, and this was one of the earrings I made. But I can't wear anything that isn't silver, so unfortunately I couldn't wear them. But I thought it would make a really cute charm, so I made a charm. Yeah, this is a really old portrait drawing of mine when I was still in Holland. I don't actually know how old I was. I was in grade 8, so I don't know. I'd have to do some weird maths. Some more little notes and things I got from old classmates when I moved to the UK. And this is kind of where I picked it back up in 2024, the beginning of this year. Some letters from family members. I did some of my hero cards for my shop. 300 things I want. See, that's a list again. I actually need to go through this one and take some stuff off because I haven't actually looked at that one yet. My voice is starting to go. Hold on, let me have a sip of coffee. Very nice. I never finished it, I guess. That happens sometimes. It got to the point where I was redoing it so many times and I started changing what kind of things I wanted. That I couldn't think of 300 things. It's quite a lot of things to write down, to be fair. And honestly, if I don't write down 300 things, I don't mind. It's really not the end of the world. Especially if it's still in this year, I can always update it. That's my dad and that's my mum. That's my grandmother. I don't actually know how to blur things, so if they got a problem with being in the video, they can let me know. Some more bits from my school. This is a card for my grandfather's funeral. I went through the ringer a little bit in this journal, if I'll be honest. January was not a good month for me. That was my old dog. Her name was Kira and she was absolutely adorable. She was very sweet. I remember when I was a kid, I was trying to sit on her like she was a horse. This is when I was like 4. And she just did not care. She'd just sit down and I'd just fall off her. And then she'd give me that look, you know. This is my grandmother. She passed in 2019. I was just thinking a lot about my grandparents in this time because they were together for like 40 years. And yeah, I mean, after my granddad passed, it makes you wonder about a lot of things. This is a New Year's party. That's my baby nephew, Michael. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. This is when I started using sticker backings to kind of do like little brain dumps for like either words or like sentences. It's a great way to reuse them because they're usually quite visually interesting and also kind of get that sort of like snippet of like, you know, write down what's on your mind in like one word or one sentence or less kind of thing. That's my baby nephew, Justin. He's older than Michael. Pom pomperine. That's a really good takeaway. That I put in. That was a Christmas card. This is my brother and his family and my baby nephews. They're so cute. This was like, I had an idea for like a journal like ages ago, and this was like in a sketchbook for ages, but I just wasn't doing anything else with the sketchbook, so I just put it in here. And these are some little prints washi. And there we are, that's the end. On to the next journal. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched it all the way through, good on you. I hope this is, you know, somewhat interesting still, even if it's not all decorative pages. And I will be posting another video tomorrow. I'll probably be posting every day if I can, just until I've got a little bit of a backlog of videos up on my channel, since obviously I've just created it. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a subscribe, like the video, and hit that bell if you want to make sure to see when I post my next one. All right, bye guys.